Hello everybody and welcome back to the West Coast. And you'll notice yesterday I kind of messed up my video order. Yeah, that was a mistake. I got confused on my days and yeah, so we messed up a little bit. Not a huge deal, but still enough to be a pain in the butt. So what all do we have to do today? Well, we are playing as Ben down at the pig farm and we're going to go ahead and get started at this. And it appears as though Sarah has already stopped in the class. I have her all the way over there at the, oh, what do we call this field? The sunflower field. But it's very odd the way I had to start that field out. So, you know what? It'll be fine. I'll just have to get her going again here in just a second. Let me go ahead and tab. All right, honey. What is going on? Where? What? I am lost as to what you're doing right now. I will start you the other direction. I don't know what happened there. Went and got the little what do they call it? The Quasar F4 or whatever header for this, because the other one, if you remember right, was way too big. So yeah, this is what we're working with now. All right, so if I start her this way, how much of this am I going to have to clean up later? Alright. I could have hit H on Ben and had him going. Now, I've been noticing that this series is not getting that many views, and I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe the Lone Oak is just, you know, better for me. I don't know. Probably because I'm, you know, not from Europe or something. So, if you guys want me to continue the series, please let me know, because, you know, it's hard to do a series that nobody's going to watch it. And if nobody's going to watch it, then I don't really see any point in playing the map. We can, you know, focus more on Lone Oak and maybe do a couple videos of that a day or something, because they're pretty... I mean, I'm playing it like I play it. I don't have a plan. You know, like this, I have to plan out everything. Lone Oak is just, let's just see what we get and how we do and all that fun stuff. And I'm really enjoying my time there. It's not that I don't enjoy this map. This offers a lot different, you know, terrain and everything, which I really do like. So, yeah, let me know down below what you want me to do. If not, we can always explore, you know, different maps and everything, and see, you know, what all there is to see and all that fun stuff. What else to talk about? I don't know. It is like Wednesday, so it's like a very it's hump day, so you know, not too awful lot going on. I don't know. I just know that this field is going to take some amount of time, and I'm hoping I can get it done today, because I'd like to start planting it at some point. We're going to do corn over here. This is going to be our large cornfield, because apparently pigs need a lot of corn, like a lot, like a lot. So yeah, we're going to get that all set up for them. And we actually need to sell some pigs. We got like 90 pigs. Let me see here. Let's take a gander, huh? I did take care of them a little bit there this morning. We have 88 pigs, and we get one every 4 hours. That's just... And they're not even like that good. They're 37%, and I'm getting them at every 4 hours. Imagine if we had, you know, like their base food. You know, we need to get some sunflowers in them and everything. So whatever we get out of that, then we'll be putting directly into their feed trough. I did put the duals on this to do this cultivation. I thought it looked pretty good. It seems like, you know, something that would be more gooder, more better. What? How are you? What are you? Where are you going? Holy moly! I am... Some days, you know, here's the bad thing. You know, it's a pretty square field. And some days I can just get workers to do whatever I need them to do. And then there's days like today where they're just idiots. Alright, honey, I don't need you to be messing me up here. I got to do the works. We've got to get to work. Alright, there we go. Alright, stop myself here. So hopefully, you know, we can get a little bit of work done today. I want to get this done as soon as possible because, you know, we got to get some stuff in the ground. Alright, so let's see here. If I hit that button and then this one, that auto width, this button, turn the left. Alright, so there we go. I can set up and do this. Yay. I know it seems like I'm cheating with an old Fiat, but we are doing the series with, you know, like what I would deem really, really realistic sized equipment. So having, you know, a way to keep everything straight when you can't feel the terrain and everything seems to be pretty good. What are you doing? I don't get these turns. Like that's just odd. So, hopefully everybody's like really kind of happy with some of the equipment that I have chosen so far on Lone Oak Farm. I'm really enjoying what I have chosen. Somebody left a really sarcastic comment, but I am not good at internet sarcasm. There should be a what's the word I'm looking for? An international signal for sarcasm, like teal. Teal should be the color for sarcasm on the internet. That way, you know, everybody knows that you're just, you know, messing around. Because sometimes, you know, like I read the comments. I do try to respond to every comment, even if it's like a day late and a dollar short. But I look at every one of them as, you know, being positive. Even if they are negative, I look at them as being positive, because maybe we can have a conversation about, you know, okay, what did I do wrong? How can I change it? You know, things like that, as long as it's within the bounds. Straight up harassment, no. This goes in the that gets shit canned. So yeah, that's one thing I don't do. I actually joined a modding group the other day, and you know, I'm always looking for, you know, newer mods, things that we can use in any of the series that I put out. And tested out this one guy. It's like a New Holland Genesis or something from some random guy. I mean, like, it's not like it come from like custom modding or something like that, you know. It was just some guy. Like, okay, whatever. I'll take a look at it. You know, download it, install it, start up a game, and I buy the tractor. I'll hop in it. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I'm like looking around it and everything. It doesn't have back wheels, which I think is a pretty big indicator that something's wrong. So I put on there, you know, jokingly, yeah, everything's great except for it doesn't have back wheels. And he called me everything but my name. And this is on Facebook, so it's not like I can hide who I am or anything. You got to look at my big ugly mug all the time. And I'm just like, okay. Any reason for, you know, the hospital? Well, you're an idiot. How am I an idiot? Well, you got to unzip it. Okay. I'm like sitting there scratching my head at this point. I'm like, that doesn't make any damn sense. So I follow his quote unquote directions and try to make it work. Unzip it into a complete, like, I'm talking like completely empty game. Like, I took my mod folder out and just started up Goldcrest Valley. Still nothing. He calls me an idiot again, and I can't follow directions. I'm like, I have done every stupid thing that you have asked me to do, and you don't like unzip a mod. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. That's not how Giants reads the thing. If it comes in a zip folder, everything's in there. There wasn't even anything in the folder or in the zip file that would, you know, be a reason for it not to have rear wheels. And, you know, he just basically, I mean, he called me gay. I mean, I'm not, but you don't, you know, you don't call people that. You know, I mean, you don't. You're not a good person. Okay? So, basically I just blocked him and I was done with it. I mean, he all he did was call me names and everything. I'm just like, I have like 16 gigs worth of mods. I have fixed a bunch of them. I have retextured a few. I have, you know, it's like I do these things. I pretty much know how the file system works. If you're having trouble with your mod and I'm trying to point it out, you know, do not ridicule me. You know, it doesn't make you look any better. And then eventually the person that owns the community just ended up deleting the whole thing. But yeah, I'm just like dumbfounded. It's like, why are you going to put something out there like that and then act in such a manner? You know, it doesn't make any sense. So, you know, I really like the GPS. Whenever you got the GPS set up, it works so good. So I've had plenty of time to talk. Yeah, it's skipping 2 lanes, but we're actually making pretty good time because I'll just have to go back over this a couple of times. Just one jump to one jump. How we doing in the costs? It's only 34% full. I don't think they're hitting anything. Are they still going? She hit something else. I don't know how she hit something else. I don't understand these turns. Like, I'm not... Something is... It's weird. It's weird. Oh, how much longer? Let's see here. If I just cut up this way... I will have to go get a tractor, or I'll have to stop Ben and then go get his little metamid and get this thing filled up. It probably won't empty it each time, but it'll be enough to do something with. If you didn't know, I changed the metamid from Sarah's farm to Ben's farm because just like the way things worked out, we need more poo every round, and the metamid holds like 2,000 less liters or so than the I think it's a Brantham. Wait, I had this wrong the other day. I even talked about it. Is it Brantham? I can't remember now. I'll have to look and then figure it all out. All right, so we got her going again. Hopefully she stays going a little bit this time. Alright, so if I hit Control W here, lower that, and then go forward. Yay! It does work. I need to change my turn direction. There we go. Now this should hit every other one, and we should be, you know, pretty good here. I really hope... Okay, let's talk about FS19. Everybody has been talking about FS19, and I feel that sometimes I come across as an asshole on the forums and everything when I talk about it. Everybody is in this big tizzy for John Deere. To me, it doesn't make a bit of difference. I got the game as a joke, and then for some reason I fell in love with it. John Deere was not a reason for me to buy the game. Is John Deere something people want? Yes. Okay, but I think that the idea that John Deere is going to basically replace half the equipment in the game is honestly laughable. It's not going to happen. I mean, I am talking, you know, whenever you make a game, okay, you have to think about its balance in every part of it. And I know I talk about, you know, balance in video games, you know, all the time. You know, why does it matter and everything like that, okay? If you start replacing, you know, or you have duplicates of equipment, okay? I come into this game, I have no farming background, I know nothing about it. Everything I know, I have to Google. You know, I have to look up, I have to come up with, you know, personal experiences on things, okay? When I come into this game, you know, all this equipment's new to me. And I think it's the same for a lot of people. You know, they play the game for fun, or their kids or something. You know, whatever. I don't really care who or why you play the game, but everybody starts out new at some point. You know, I don't know none of this equipment. I don't know what it's for. I just kind of, you know, the game is set up in a way that you can learn. Okay, and that's very, very important to remember. It has to be accessible to everybody. Not just, you know, Jimbo and John Boy or whoever, Gregory in Germany, or, you know, whoever they are. You know, you can't design a game for people that only farm, because then you're going to limit your audience, okay? So, John Deere coming into the game. Big deal. Yes, I understand it. Giants probably did pay a lot of money for the license for John Deere. That license does not mean that they get the license to every single piece of equipment that John Deere owns. Okay? That's not how licensing works. If it did, then racing games would be extremely easy to make, and then you'd have, what, F-150s racing Ferraris and stuff like that. Okay? It's just how things work out. Okay? It's not a hate for John Deere or anything. But if you have a planter that's exactly the same as a horse planter, okay, same width, same, you know, working speed, same fill level, you know, whatever, how does that balance out into the gameplay? So you get a horse planter is 9 meters, and it's direct drill, dire drill, whatever you want to call it. It can automatically seed and everything like that. Like, we wouldn't have to do what we're doing right now. Okay? That's well and good. John Deere has the same one. It's 9 meters. It requires 250 horsepower. It requires 3,000 liters of seed, 1,000 liters of fertilizer, blah, 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 blah. Okay? To make their licenses for both horse and John Deere equal, then both of those pieces of equipment should come down to being priced exactly the same. Okay? Does that make like a little bit of sense? Because if it isn't priced the same, let's say the John Deere is more than the horse, then what is the point in ever buying the John Deere? Why are you going to have it? You know, yeah, you're going to have a bunch of people that are going to be, hell yeah, buddy, yeah, green machine, man. Yeah, boy, gotta have that. That's fine. That's not a problem for those people. If you come into the game as a brand new person, you're looking at, why is the horse less than the John Deere? Is it better? Is the John Deere better than the horse? Is that why it's more? Or is, you know, what's going on? And it becomes just another piece of equipment nobody's ever going to use for anything. Okay, it's just going to kind of be there. The same thing goes for, you know, tractors, shovels, bobcats, UTVs, you know, everything like that. When I say balance, that doesn't mean, you know, oh, I've got to have all the horsepowers and blah, 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 blah. It's about, you know, brand knowledge and everything like that, okay? So we can't be having so many pieces of equipment that, you know, it becomes confusing to a new player. Is John Deere going to have a few pieces of equipment in the game? Yes. Are they going to have a single piece of equipment in every single category? They might have one. But this whole idea that you're going to get 10 different DB planters, you're going to get this air seeder, you're going to get the bobcat, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. I don't see it happening. Now, if they prove me wrong, they prove me wrong, and I'll, okay, I was wrong. You know, whatever. That's fine. I've been wrong plenty of times in my life. And, you know, right now ain't going to be any different. And I can, you know, admit that I would be wrong. And that's fine. But you cannot have the idea that because John Deere is the biggest name, and I do say that, you know, sarcastically, because out here we've got a lot more class and stuff. Now, John Deere has basically the market on huge fucking sprayers. I see them all the time, but I get passed by class and case a lot more than I do John Deere tractors. And I'm talking like a lot more. There are only two. Are there two, or is there only one? There's either one or two John Deere implement stores in or around Sioux Falls. Okay, I'm talking like strictly. There are like 6 or 7 case. Okay, there's a case and a crone. Like, and I think they have versatile too. Like 5 miles from my house, Miller Machines is selling case or class. You know, things like that. You know, it's not. Yeah, they're a big name. Don't get me wrong. John Deere is cool, whatever. But you're going to have brands battling brands, but you're only going to pick up, you know, all this stuff for John Deere because it's John Deere, but you've been selling the game since its release without it. There has to be a little bit of brand loyalty out there for, you know, New Holland, Case. Yeah, and I understand that they are, you know, basically all the one and the same company, but then you've got, you know, all the other stuff. So I don't see John Deere being what everybody is expecting it to be. This is not going to be John Deere Simulator 19. It is still Farming Simulator 19. Okay? There will be more brands than just John Deere. And I think, honestly, some people are just going to get... oops. Some people are going to get a little bit upset, you know, about that. And, yeah, okay, I can see it. You know, if you know, John Deere through and through, then, you know, that's all you. But for the average player, you know, I personally don't care. It's whatever looks the best to me. I have no real world need for it. That's why I have this ugly thing. You know, everybody calls this Fiat ugly, but I love it. It is so late 70s, early 80s. You know, that time period, that's what I like. You know, you take a look at some of the cars I've bought and everything. I had one car that was built in 2001. I bought it in 2004, and I hated it. I hated every minute of it. So, I just think that the idea that John Deere is going to be the end-all, be-all, and it's going to replace all this stuff is just ridiculous. So... But look here, we're almost done with this field, and I've been like chit-chatting the entire time. You know, that's pretty good. We're doing good. We're making the work happen. Okay, so Sarah is almost full. My God, it looks like it's going to storm. Okay, let's just stop this guy, and we can turn this off. And we'll just, bloop, right there. There we go. Let's go empty out that trailer. Give that to the pigs, and that should help them out a little bit. We need to find somewhere to put that trailer. I don't have anywhere really to put it. Oh no, it's this thing stuck in the ground again. This is the only issue I've had with this mod, is it falls down in the ground for some reason, and I don't know why. I've had the issue with a couple other trailers before, and after a while it seemed to like fix itself, but this one is just being very, very weird. I don't know if like the collision on the jack's weird or what, or if there's like no collision on this part. Wait a minute, we can find out. No, there's collision there. I step on it. It's just very weird. It's just odd. All right. now to go the long way around to this place because it takes a while to get to. So I'll see you as soon as I can get this thing emptied out. Oh, can I stop her before she turns? No! You idiot! She's stuck anyway. Wait, what? I keep forgetting I can't do that. I can't do things. Oh well, I can at least just go out here and do this. Oh my god. I don't know why she's doing like this funny turn. Like, I've never seen one do the turn that they're doing. It's just blowing my mind, man. Alright. Got her going again. She'll probably get stuck, but I'll get this back over to the farm and I'll meet you guys there. Alright. Let's get this here emptied in here. Get this productivity up for our pigs. Because if they're going to reproduce like rabbits, then we can go ahead and actually get rid of some of them. We can take her back down to like 60 or something. Because if they're going to reproduce that fast, Jesus. That's just ridiculous, honestly. So let's see how many. Well, how well did that help them? They need water again. Jeez Louise. These sugar beet too? I just filled them up. Holy moly! They're just like. Oh my god. Okay. I'm stuck between the trailers. All right. R. Sell. They're not really worth much, are they? You can sell 30. That's only worth 24 grand? What? Something's wrong. No, we're not gonna sell them right now then. That makes me mad. We will go refill them some more sugar beet because apparently they're just gonna chew through it so fast. Okay, that's enough for 6 days. I smell a lie there, but okay. Whatever you say, pal. Alright. Well, I think that's actually where I'm going to end it today. The video is at a decent length, so I should be able, you know, to make it pretty watchable. I'll finish up everything off camera. And yeah, we'll next time we're on Ben, we'll get that corn planted and start somebody plowing the field that the sunflower thingy is in right now. So that should be pretty interesting. Everybody, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my little rant there. Yeah, we'll talk to you guys in the next one. And yeah, have a good one.